Let us begin with the chapter pronouns. Now, as we all know, pronouns are used to replace nouns. For example, Rita is a girl. Rita is studying in 7th standard. Rita is good in English. So we don't use every time the word Rita. We replace them with words like she, he, it. So Rita is a girl. She is studying in 7th standard. She is good in English. So these small words which are used to replace nouns are called pronouns. Pronouns, there are different kinds of pronouns: personal, possessive, emphatic, reflexive, interrogative, demonstrative and distributive. Now see, personal pronouns are called because they stand for three grammatical persons. Three grammatical persons means first person, second person and third person. These pronouns can act as subjects or objects. That means they can be the topic about whom they are being talked about, or they can be that particular thing which is being talked about. For example, see, if I say, okay, those crayons are Ria's. So here, if we replace it with hers, so here this particular word is used as object because it is being referred about the topic which is being talked about. That means, for example, if I say that I am a girl, right? Next statement is the girl being talked about is she. So here the word she is object. Okay. This way I, you, she, he, it are used before the verbs, subjects. Me, you, her, him, it, us after the verbs, objects. So you can distinguish easily if the pronouns are used before subjects, they are used in subjective way, and if they are used after the verbs, they are used in objective way. This is quite simple. See, first person, the person who is speaking, that means I am a girl. I here is the first person. I, me, we, us, singular and plural. Okay, in singular subject to object, I will be me, and in plural we will be us. Second person who is spoken to, that means you. It is always you. Third person who is spoken about, he, she, it. If you transform them into the object, her, him, it, they का them हो जाएगा. Okay. See, I am Ananya. I am in class 5. This is my elder brother Shiv. He is in class 9. So here he word is the third person. Okay. Now possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are used to show possession. For example, this book is mine. Okay, this book is mine. That means this book belongs to me. This is the table. You have to learn it. I will become mine, you will become yours, she will become hers, he will become his, it will become its, we will become ours, they will become theirs. Difference between possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. Now, see, possessive pronouns will be qualifying the noun, right? And here possessive adjective shows who the seed belongs to. See, a pronoun that shows belonging is possessive pronoun, but those words which are used just before the noun, so they are adjectives because you know adjectives qualify the noun. For example, this is her seat. Seat. Here the word her is possessive adjective, and here the word hers is possessive pronoun. Emphatic and reflexive pronouns have the same form, but they are used for different purpose. Emphatic pronouns, as we can see from the word, is used to emphasize the subject. I cleaned the room myself. They painted the room themselves. Here the word they and themselves. They is the subject, and this pronoun has been used to put more emphasis that who painted the house, they themselves did it. Now, reflexive are used when the subject and object are the same. He dressed himself, I hurt myself. So there is a very common difference. Sometimes you can say to identify the emphatic and reflexive, mostly emphatic pronouns will come at the end, while reflexive pronouns will be coming just after the verb. Right, see, I hurt myself. Here the verb is hurt word and myself is the reflexive pronoun. You have to learn this table. Interrogative pronouns are the question words. Interrogative pronouns are the question words: what, which, who, whom, whose. They are used to ask questions, right? But you should know that these words represent the noun. Who is your class teacher? Here the word who is used for the noun class teacher. What are you doing? Okay. Now see, which, what and whose can act as both interrogative pronouns and interrogative adjectives. As adjectives, if they are used as adjectives, they will be followed by words, nouns. For example, whose notebook is lying on the table? Here this is interrogative adjective because this word is followed by noun. If I say what is the color of my pen, so here the color of the pen is being referred to. So this is here interrogative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out the nouns they refer to. For singular, this, near, far, that. Plural, you know, these and those. Okay, now see, this is the post office. Here this word, this is used for the noun post office. This is the town library. That word is used for the town library. See, even in this you can say demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. But you will know the very basic difference. See, here this word is used to refer the noun. Okay, this is my best friend. But here as adjectives, just after the word that, girl is used, which is noun. A word which is directly followed after this adjective, if it's noun, then it will be demonstrative adjectives, and if it is not being directly followed by noun, then it will be demonstrative pronoun. Distributive pronouns are used for person or things only one at a time. They are considered singular. For example, each of them, every one of them, each, either, neither, none, any. These all are distributive pronouns.